This video is going to walk you through how to use your MindLinks course content. It is not difficult, but it's easy to sometimes miss some of the material. And in this class, you don't want to miss any material. So, in the Moodle Classroom, come here to MindLinks course content. When you click on it, it will take you directly to the system. If this is the first time you click on it, you need to make sure you register. You can either pay directly to MindTap, or you can use the code that you bought in the bookstore. Either way, you have got to get this done on the first day of class. Each week, there will be a list of things here. And mine looks a little different than yours, but this is the gist of it. You are accountable for everything on here, and they're broken down by day. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. Every day you come in, you need to complete everything on there. I have had some feedback from students that sometimes it shows that an activity has not been completed when actually it has. If you ever have questions about that, just let me know and I can look it up. You can also check your grades at any time. And if there's a grade, that means it's done. The system looks fancy and technical, but essentially it's just a textbook with audio and video recordings and activities embedded inside of it. So if you were to start here, Chapter 1, The Power of Music, and click through, you'll see the textbook come up. And it is exactly what I said it is. Textbook. Just like you'd see it if you had a paper version. You can navigate through this way. You can make your screen bigger than mine so it's easier to look at. But you are basically going to read this entire textbook. It's not very long, but through the 4 weeks, you will read the whole thing. So when you come in, go ahead and go here. Start reading. You can take notes using the tools over here. I suggest that you do that. You can make flashcards. They have some available for the different chapters. There are lots of tools over here, so use them, okay? When you click through here, you'll find that there are places where you can click to get definitions or go back to see a figure that is referenced or things like that. It makes navigating very simple. There's also a reading tool where if you click it, it will read the text to you, if that is something that is helpful. Sometimes we learn better if we can both see it and hear it. I'm clicking through to find one of the activities that you need to do. Forgive the long wait. If you look at the bottom here, it will show you how far you are in the chapter. So when you're trying to figure out how much you have left or how much time you need, you know, okay? There are audio links here. So this is a podcast about how to listen. You just click it and you can play it directly there. There are YouTube links. I suggest that you click through and watch them so that you have a full understanding of what they're talking about and why. Within the book are things called listening guides. They show you what's going on here so that you can read about it before you listen. They also have PDFs that you can download so that you have a hard copy of the listening guide that walks you through. And then they have these cool things. If you click the active listening guide, it will actually give you real-time explanations as you listen to each piece. This is one of the most important features of this system, and it's why I've been using it for several years. When you play, it will show you what's going on. It will tell you what to listen for and how to interpret what you're hearing. You need to complete those. They are so important for helping you understand what you're hearing, especially if you're not experienced with music. So for each listening example, they have the guide printed out, the PDF that you can download, audio only, and the active listening guide. The thing that students tend to miss as they're going through is the listening exercise. The listening exercises are graded, but they look like there's nothing there. So you're reading through, you've done your chapter, and then right here there's a little arrow. You have to click it open. These are assignments. Start assignment now. Notice there are 10 questions, and what it's going to do is play a passage, and then you're going to answer the question about it. You can even check your work to make sure that you did what you thought you did, that your answer is correct, or if you have any questions about it, it's right there for you. When you are finished, make sure that you submit assignment for grading. If you don't submit it, you will not get credit for it. This is the feature that students miss the most, and when the class moves as fast as this one does, I want to make sure that we don't miss the listening exercises. Click to open, start, listen and answer all the questions, then submit assignment for grading. Generally, when you've finished all of these, you're probably done with the chapter. Each chapter has a different number of them. In addition to the reading and listening activities, each week you will have a quiz, and you'll have to click through that separately. It will not come up in the book. So make sure that after you've done your listening exercises, your reading, that you go through and do the quiz. It's simple. Start the assignment. They are timed. You will have 10 minutes to take this assignment. You have to be ready to take it. So don't take it until you've done the studying. You do, however, have the opportunity to take it 3 times. So if you take it once and do poorly, you can go back and study and then come back. To take a quiz 3 times in one day, though, is a hefty proposition. So make sure that you are prepared the first time. That is the MindTap system. Whenever there is an exam, it will also appear in the list. These look very dense, but that's because all of those little activities that are inside the reading are all broken out individually. So every guided listening, every listening activity, they're all here. It also makes it so that you can come back and check them individually if you need to, but that is up to you. If we come here, I'm looking for an exam so you can see. Here's an exam. It'll be labeled, it will tell you that it needs to be done, and you can complete it there. The exams are also timed, and you only get one shot at them. Okay? They're timed at 1 hour, but you can only take it once. Take some time to click through and look at the different features of MindTap, and then come to the forum in Moodle and ask all the questions you have. The more you ask, the smoother it will be and the easier it will be for us to succeed.